Hey everybody, this is Dirk and I'm going to share with you my most recent run of a last leg of a LOR that I did with a group of randoms that I was able to hook up with out of the recruitment tab. We've already done the first two legs, which would be all of the bomb and blowing up of all the injectors, and we also did the rail portion of it. Right there was a brief pause where I go ahead and I go into the chat and I ask who is the battery carrier that is going to be primarily going to be carrying the battery for this final leg of the mission, and I am told that is Cock. And I know that's important for me as a Trin to go ahead and stay with Cock, whoever that's going to be. When we tried to do this on our own, we had so much difficulties, and in that our difficulties mainly were, infrastructure, where we had dropouts and stuff, and then we had a glitch where we couldn't finish in our clan. So just wanted to share with you what it looks like when you actually go through and finish it, and to see what that looks like. So if you go ahead and notice on the left hand side, that's my map, and I'm pretty much the last person trying to catch up with the rest of the group. But also for those guys that are not familiar, if you look on the right hand side, my setup, you can see that I can see my health, I can see everyone's health, I can see everyone's energy, and I can see everyone's shields. It's a nice mod that they added in the bottom of everyone's statistics. That white bar on the bottom, that is everyone's energy. So as an energy vampire trinity, it's very important for me to know who needs energy and who doesn't. So again, I'm just trying to catch up, and once I do, I am the last person to catch up. I finally get here, and hence the cinema starts. They skip that, and we go into the battle. Now, again, once we kill the guy with the battery, you have to take the battery to the correct location, and they are setting up waypoints where to go. So basically, all I'm really trying to do here as an EV Trin is that I'm trying to keep an eye on Cock. If you name his name, his name is Kokan Kid. He is the battery carrier. So my main focus here is to follow him and race around and make sure that I'm giving him energy and I'm giving him health. So the battery has been dispensed. He's picked up the battery. You can see the message there. And I am spamming my energy vampire. I see someone goes down here. There's a manic. We go ahead and save a person. Then I started thinking that it may not be a good idea for me to go ahead and try to revive people. Just make sure that the battery carrier has all the energy that he needs. Another thing, if you want to take a note here, there's a Vauban, which is maybe a really good idea for us, is that he's really going crazy. And he is just spamming his Vauban power, trapping people, slowing them down, stopping them from killing us. So that's another nice thing that I saw here, that something that we didn't do, which is a nice little tip. Again, the Kokan Kid picks up the battery. I am looking for him. They have set a waypoint, and I know he is right in front of me. They have that waypoint there. That is where he's going. These players know, if you notice on the ground, the wires that are going into that location, and there are people standing at this location to open the door for him. He drops the battery. Titanium battery has destabilized, and I am spamming away, making sure everyone has over shields, everyone has energy. Someone did go down, but they are reviving them. That's not my concern. My concern is making sure that the battery carrier contains, well, I just saved KO Kid. But yeah, making sure that he has enough energy to carry the battery. So they continue on. And again, the Vauban, which is something that I think that we should think about, is just making sure we maybe have a Vauban for crowd control, just to spam it and slow people down. So again, I start looking for him. I'm looking for his, if you notice, do I have my setup? I can see people's names on the map. I can find a teammate on the map by just spinning around and looking for them. And I'm currently looking for his name. I'm looking for it, and I find him. As soon as I find his name on the map, I gravitate to that location, and I start spamming, trying to do my EV Trin, trying to generate revenue, energy and health for him, because I know he is the battery carrier. The batteries this been dispensed. Basically, they've killed the Grineer that's carrying it. So again, they're arming the tritium battery 95, 100%. Its stability is reducing. And I continue to try to stay with him and spam as much as I can and try to stay with him. I just picked up a pretty good mod, and they comment about that mod, Defiled Snapdragon. They do comment on that we actually picked up a Defiled Snapdragon in the LOR. I don't think that they've ever seen that before. So we continue, and I'm looking pretty good. Everyone's got full. If you notice the white bar on the bottom of everyone's name, on the right-hand side, upper right-hand side, everyone's white, which means they all have full energy. Everyone's purple. Everyone has full shields. Everyone has full health. My job is done. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm keeping everyone alive. Everyone has full energy. Everyone has full shields. And again, I'm just watching that battery carrier. I'm trying to stay with him as much as that I can. Except to this point, they're just we've already destroyed it, and they are now destroying Vacor. They're killing him, they're fighting him, and again, I'm just running around making sure that everyone has health and energy that they need. It looks like they are killing him at this point. They are destroying him. All of the bunkers have been destroyed. All the batteries have been dispensed. We are coming to the end of the LOR. And Lotus, I believe, is giving her final speech for the conclusion of the LOR. We have succeeded. We've set back the Grineer. So on and so forth. Well, there you have it. My run of an LOR. I got an Arcane Guardian. I made about 150,000 credits on that run. And that's what we need to do to get it done. In any event, thanks everybody for tuning in. Hope this helps you on your LOR. Have a great day.